Hackers, aimbotters, cheaters are already ruining Call of Duty Black Ops 6. As you guys know, the beta ended last weekend, and with it, it was the free-to-play weekend. So of course, because of that, there were more hackers than ever within the game, right? You guys saw it online, you saw people hacking, it was absolutely wild. And just to be clear, I normally make these type of videos over on my second channel, where we kind of watch people's videos and look at community feedback and that kind of thing. And then this channel is kind of like my more main Call of Duty channel, highly edited, that kind of stuff. But I wanted to put this video out there because this take and this information I'm going to give you, I think a lot of people aren't going to like it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. And what this all stems from is during the beta, people were putting out all of these videos showing off the hacks that were going on in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And specifically the video that I'm going to be showing you here is from someone by the name of Nero Cinemas. He makes good videos, but he's very disdained towards Call of Duty. Let's just put it that way. A lot of content on whether or not the game sucks, that kind of thing. If you've seen him before, he's a veteran in the Call of Duty community. I've watched many of his videos before, but this video, he specifically talks about hackers, and I wanted to point out a couple of things from this. But let's first see what he has to say.
That they are falsely banning so many of these people out there.
So just to give you a little bit of context, he's talking about how during the beta weekend 1 specifically, there was a lot of people getting false banned, shadow banned, that kind of thing, because essentially the way that the reporting system for Ricochet was working is as soon as a bunch of people kind of reported you, you would get banned immediately. So moving forward.
Well, the people who were actually cheating are not being banned, but here's the thing, guys. Here's the real...
Okay, so number one, people who are cheating, actually cheating, like the person we're seeing here, which by the way, the gameplay you are watching here is from someone who got gameplay using hacks and posted it online. That's going to become important in a minute.
Crux of the entire situation. It's so easy to cheat in Black Ops 6 that if somebody gets banned, they're back within a couple of minutes. Like, that's just how things go. You guys saw my video yesterday, right? Where I tested out...
Okay, so this is important. So in Black Ops 6, in the open beta weekend, people could just get right back into it because it was free to play. You just recreate another account and then go, you already have the beta downloaded, you play again.
Base matchmaking improved how ridiculously thick it is within this game. It's so simple to make a new account. You make a new Activision ID, all it takes is a brand new burner email. You then buy the $1 PC Game Pass subscription, which you can refund to get your $1 back if you want to be super stingy, and then you have the Black Ops 6 beta. You can jump right in and cheat to your heart's content. Unless they really up their anti-cheat, I don't think there's really much they can do to combat cheaters in this year's game.
Okay, so as Nero says, everyone has access to these hacks. You can download them and then just keep re-downloading the game. Hence why Warzone, the free-to-play game, has way more hackers than the full launch of Call of Duty. But because this was an open lobby or an open beta, you were able to cheat much, much more easily. Okay. So if you're like me and you're on Twitter and you watch this YouTube content and everything like that, you probably saw the same sort of videos that Nero had in the background. And you could maybe notice that the gameplay that he had no HUD up. And on top of that, it was really low quality, taken from Twitter. That is because what you are watching there is an advertisement for hacks that you can pay for, download, and use in game. And in fact, almost all of the hacking gameplay that I saw was either from people who were streaming it and then getting banned, or from an advertisement like you are seeing here. The other person that I saw make a big video about this was Jev. So this is Jev's video with the title Black Ops 6 Hackers Just Don't Care, classic like Jev style title. And let's go to where he was actually watching the hackers. So this gameplay that you are watching here is actually different. This gameplay is directly from in-game from a hacker. Now keep in mind, if I get rid of my face here, based off of the gameplay that we are seeing, he is watching someone by the name of Ricochet Don't Work. Now let's see what actually happens in-game.
Is he actually cheating?
So you can see, snapping onto aim, seeing through walls.
Ricochet isn't about preventing you from doing it in the first place. It's just the measures after the fact and how quickly it'll ban you after.
Let us find out. Everybody report him.
So everyone in the lobby reports him.
Though. Like the Ricochet, it does work. It's funny too because he starts missing as soon as my hitbox thing disappears. Snaps on him. He's like, all right.
So you can see that clearly aimbot.
The account will magically become completely devoid of any gameplay, zero activity.
Look at that. That's like so blatant.
I mean, it's about as blatant as it gets.
Yeah. Okay, that's as blatant as it gets. And look at that. Ricochet Don't Work gets removed from the game. You can see it right here. Boom, just like that, Ricochet don't work. Now, we just saw in Nero's video that he said that Ricochet won't ban the actual hackers, it only bans the people that get reported like crazy. So they reported this guy and he got removed from the game. Now, it was interesting because I also saw a lot more of this. This is a YouTube short from Ocean, someone who I've met before at Call of Duty events. I want you to pay close attention to what goes on here.
Don't like the show. Bro, I'm just getting. There's no way a SMG should beam a fucking AR. Wait, George Lopez might be doing the thing, bro. Actually.
So he considers him cheating.
Wait, George Lopez might be doing the thing, bro. Actually, bro.
And boom, just like that, Ricochet removes him that quickly.
I'm getting pre-fired, bro. I'm getting pre-fired, bro. Wait. Wait, that guy actually might be bullshitting. He was! Mac me! He was, bro!
So, 2 games, 2 hackers, both removed. So I got thinking about this and I realized something. So after I saw these videos, I saw Nero's video, which specifically stated that the anti-cheat is not working. It is only false banning people. And then I saw other videos where people quite literally saw hackers, and the Ocean, I wasn't sure that they were hacking, but he didn't seem so either. And then these people got removed from the game. Whether it was false bans or not, I don't know. Once the game is fully released though, and we have theater mode, we'll definitely be able to tell. But I started thinking and I realized something. I played the beta for almost 24 hours, a full day, and not once, there was one time where I was like, is that guy hacking? But not once did I run into someone. So I put it out there to the world. I asked the world on Twitter, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, check the link out down below. I asked the world, did you guys, in the amount of time that you played the beta, did you run into any hackers? And I wanted to show you the responses that I got. So what I tweeted was, in Black Ops 6 beta, everyone was complaining about cheaters. I don't think I saw one. What was your experience? Does anyone have any clips? T-Dog answered and said, didn't see one either. Geeky Pastime says, I think we saw 1 or 2, but it was not super obvious or clear, was just weird aiming in the kill cam and then getting a lot of kills. So maybe he saw 1 or 2. I never saw one either, but cheaters normally get pooled with cheaters. Somewhat true, or they get put into really high skill-based matchmaking, which I had like a 2-kill death, so I think I was in that pool. MJ says, I got more than 30 hours of gameplay and got 1 cheater only. So this is something that I saw quite frequently, 1 cheater. Again, never ran into any cheaters, and I was on PC. I play on PC, didn't run into a single cheater, and I saw this over and over and over and over again. And when people did see one, they said that they saw 1, maybe 2. So online, when I was watching this, like people's videos saying cheaters are rampant in Black Ops 6, they're everywhere, Ricochet isn't working. And then when I actually look at it and see my experience and hear from other people's experiences, it's either 1 cheater or none. And if I'm going to be honest, like 1 cheater is still too many, but it's going to happen. People are going to try to cheat at games, but then when people are running into them, they're immediately getting removed from the game. So I look at the community and I see these tweets that show the gameplay of hackers. I saw Swag make a video about this and say hackers are everywhere, but he didn't show gameplay of hackers in game. He showed the gameplay from Twitter that was the advertisement selling the hacks. So of course, when you see that on your Twitter feed, you are going to think that it is everywhere. When these streamers and YouTubers make all these videos saying hackers are everywhere in Black Ops 6, like this video, you're going to see that title, see that thumbnail and be like, Black Ops 6 is screwed. Everyone is hacking. But from my experience, that is not what I experienced. I experienced 1 hacker maybe in 24 hours, which honestly, in a free to play open beta that anyone can go in and make a numerous amounts of accounts, for me only to run into maybe 1, I have to say, is pretty damn impressive. If anything, that tells me that Ricochet is actually doing something right, which I know as a YouTuber, as a content creator, I am going to be chastised for saying something good about Call of Duty, but that is my experience. And I want to hear if there's more to this. Maybe I just didn't get pooled with those cheaters. Maybe you did. And if you saw a bunch of cheaters, I implore you, if you have gameplay of it, go to my Twitter, which will be linked down in the description, and send me clips of this. Because from everything I have seen, this idea that Black Ops 6 is filled with hackers is only put out there by haters and put out there by people to make the game look worse. Now, there is one other bad side to this. I just want that to be clear. The false bans, when someone actually gets banned who is not hacking, it appears as though when a bunch of people reported someone, which can happen to really good players, you would get false banned, and that needs to be fixed. But at the same time, as we saw from the gameplay, when someone was reported who was hacking, they also got banned really quick. So there's a fine line between what actually needs to happen and what is happening there. But again, want to hear from you guys. And from my experience, what I have seen and what you guys told me on Twitter, it was once, maybe twice in 2 different weekends, which honestly is less than I run into Warzone on normally. So again, that's an improvement. And again, you're probably going to crap all over me for saying something nice about Call of Duty. But again, this was my experience, and I just wanted to put that out there, get the truth out there, and see what you guys have to say about it. So, maybe not the video that you thought, maybe you hate me now, but that's my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making